Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I totally just. It's so beautiful, but it's. I'm, um, I'm working, of course. I'm totally looking at a Chiron placement in the 12th house. And it just. I can't help but think that, this is like the death, the final healing to a wound. Somebody's actual, like, life wound, you know what I mean? This, like over like lifetimes, not just one lifetime, but lifetimes, a wound that is. There's also a sun in the 12th house, a Mercury in the 12th house, a Mars in the 12th house. Like, so there's so much going on in the 12th house. There's like an ego death, there's a death to the mind and a rebirth in the mind. There's, you know what I mean? There's a death to the anger system, like the passions. Mars drives us, right? It's the will, force, fire. So death and old passions and just things that no longer serve that soul. It is blowing my mind. And now I've seen Chiron in the 12th house, and I'm just like, wow, we're talking about like healing, final healing on a wound that took lifetimes to heal. And it gets to happen before our very eyes. And I get to do their chart and point this out to them, and they get to see how they've done this. This is gonna open up some things within this person that is just wow to think about. You know what I mean? Just like, wow, I didn't think I could have that kind of effect on helping somebody in their path. I'm just in awe, just literally awe. I'm just so grateful to be a part of it. But I couldn't help but when I was typing this out, I'd begun to write something, and it was basically, we have two, because, all right, well, for our trauma, our wound is our cornerstone. It's what makes us who we are. It's not the happy-go-lucky things that define us. It's the things that we've suffered in this world, the things that have torn us open over and over again and left us for dead that we had to get back up from. Those things that define us. In our darkest moments, we find the courage to somehow shine brighter than that darkness, and to light the way and get up. That sheer will to get up is normally enough, but to go, you know what I mean? Well, I find that there's two pathways, within the body, you know what I mean? There's two pathways, but like, it's kind of like the trauma is our cornerstone of who we are, but like, we can choose to build out of that trauma, or we can choose there's another place to build from. We can choose there is another happier road within us, right? We have that joyful, we have that ability to be, just stunningly happy just because the flippin' sun rose, you know what I mean? We do have that within us. It's finding it, and you can build out of that energy instead of out of the trauma energy. We don't have to build out of that pain. We can take that pain and transmute it into something and build from that. That's what it's all about. I don't know, I just found it so beautiful. I was just like, wow. Wow. This chart's just amazing. I can't wait to discuss this with this individual. It's wow. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. God bless.